Guys, and welcome back to my channel. I asked in my last video if anybody wanted to see nail videos being incorporated to my channel, and I had a few of you that did say yeah. So I'm happy about that. Here is my first nail tutorial, so let's get started. Alright, so in this video, I'm just going to show you how to do a simple marble styled nail. These are already painted and drying, waiting for the marble design, but I'm just going to show you guys everything that you need to get this done. You are going to need something to hold your nails. So I am using these hooks that I got from Dollar Tree. They come 3 in a pack. So they are labeled with T through P because, because it would be thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky, so I don't get the nails confused, and then when they're done drying, I just pop them on, the corresponding fingers. So whoever thought about these hook ideas to do the nails is a genius. I saw a couple people using it on YouTube, but I couldn't figure out who was the originator of it, but it was just amazing. What I used to do in the past was use a toothpick with a piece of tape on it to try to hold the nail when I was painting it to let it dry, and it was the most annoying thing ever, especially when the nail will pop off the tape and it would ruin my design. So this is amazing. Whoever did that, you're a genius. You're actually going to need some sort of a putty to stick the nail onto here. This is reusable, yeah, like reusable reusable putty. I think it's called poster putty from Scotch, but I found this in ShopRite in the little office section that they have, but you could get it from anywhere. You can get it from Staples, Walmart, wherever. Just make sure that it is the one that is reusable, because you don't want the one that gets hard and then it's going to ruin it because you can't get it off your nail. So yeah, I just got one of this, and you need the smallest amount. Then you're going to need your nails. The nails I'm using is these EC Basket nails by Gaga. They look like this. They come in a purple bag. This one has a clear front. They're all going to be different. This one doesn't have the clear on it. Some of them come in cases on Amazon. I thought that this one was going to come with a case because in the picture it had a case, but it didn't. But it's no biggie because I have my own cases. These are actually stiletto. So they're stiletto and they are clear, as you can see. They are clear like that. You do have the choice of, getting the one that's like that natural looking color, I guess. But I wanted them to be clear because, if I wanted to put just clear nail polish with some sort of little cute design, I want to be able to do that when being able to see through the nail, So they do come in sizes 0 through 9 in these little baggies. Can you see the baggies? I don't know if you can see the baggies. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. Oh, no. All right, so they come in these little bags, and they are all labeled. Hopefully you guys could see that. So 0 through 9, 0 being the biggest, 9 being the smallest. You're going to need a piece of paper. I put the nails down on this, like, printer paper type of thing, but you can use whatever paper you want. I just didn't want to ruin my vanity top. Then I have just a spare magazine over here that I'm just using to do the marbling, because you have to stamp your marbling down first before you put it on the nail. You need a piece of saran wrap, cling wrap, very small, like you don't need a big piece at all. So you need that. You need a nail file. You need a clipper. Clipper is optional if you want to cut down the nails from whatever size they are. I'm keeping mine the length they came in. I want them pretty long, and I know I'm not going to have these on for very long, maybe like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll probably clip them down because I get tired of nail length pretty fast. They look really, really cute, when you have them long, but for me, it's very hard for me to stay with long nails throughout the week because I do so much cleaning and, I work and I'm constantly typing, and the nails just get in the way, so it just annoys me. So I have them on for the days I'm off, and then I clip them when I go, when I go back to work, You're going to need cuticle oil, your nail polish of choice. I am using Sinful Colors polish. I picked these up from Walmart. They look like this. this one, it looks like an orangey, sort of bright corally red. It's actually called Energetic Red. And this one is just a simple white that's called Snow White. Then you're going to need a top coat, and I'm using Such a Vite Dry Fast Top Coat, which is my absolute favorite top coat because it cures so fast. And you're gonna need nail glue. If you can find a nail glue that is better than this, please use it, because I cannot stand this nail glue, but this is the only one my store had, so that's what I picked up. And it's just Kiss Powerflex Max Speed nail glue, and this is like the absolute worst nail glue I've ever had in my life. My nails, when I use this pink nail glue. I can never remember what the hell it's called though. I use this pink nail glue, and when I use that nail glue, my nails last for almost 2 weeks. It's amazing. This nail glue I used last time, my nails popped off in 4 days. Yeah, I wasn't happy. So anyway, that's what I'm using right now, and I'm not really caring about the longevity because, like I said, I'm not gonna have these on for that long anyway. Let me see, did I cover everything that I need? I think that's it, guys. All right, so I'm gonna flip this around because these are drying over here, so I'm just gonna work on these to show you guys what I did. All right, so thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky. Then I have all the nails in front of it to make sure, you know, it's the right size. So what you're gonna do first is get your proper size. So in order to get to your proper size, in order to get your proper size, I would recommend giving yourself a manicure first, pushing back your cuticles, you know, getting rid of the excess cuticle that you have. If you're not comfortable with doing that, definitely don't do it. But just push back your cuticles because it's gonna help your nail grip onto your natural nail a lot better. If you have that cuticle there, sometimes when your cuticle is coming down, it grows down, and even though you don't see it, there's a very thin sheet of cuticle, and if you don't take off that part and you don't roughen it up with a nail file, it's going to cause your nail to start lifting a lot faster. So you're just going to want to give yourself a good manicure, clean up your nails, buff it out with a nail file. I applied cuticle oil to mine. They're just soaking in right now, but I'm going to take it off later on in the video. So yeah, so you're going to do that. I'm going to take my thumbnail. In order to make sure you have the proper sizing, you're going to take the nail and you're going to put it to edge, fake nail edge to real nail edge. You're going to put it there and you're going to go to the other side and make sure it's touching the other edge as well. So this one is perfect. If I were to get the size 1, this is 0, sorry. If I were to get the size 1, I would have it on this edge, but then it wouldn't reach this edge fully, which annoys the crap out of me. And you know, you always want skinnier looking nails, but I was not blessed with narrow nail beds. I have wide nail beds, but my sister and my mom have gorgeous nail beds where they're nice and thin and they get to have nice skinny nails, and I'm just like, you know, but whatever. So I did that for every single nail. That's how I have my label. I'm not going to say every single size because you guys won't have the same sizes as me. We all have different size nail beds. So just choose your correct sizing. If you have that gap, like I said, choose the next size bigger. If you feel like the next size bigger is a little too big, you can always file it down on the sides just a little bit using the softer side of your nail file, not the coarser side. So you are going to want to take your nails. When you get press-on nails, they are rough at the tips. So you just want to take your nail file with the softer side, and you're just going to take that out. This is it. I don't know if you guys could see. This is what I'm talking about. There's like a little tip there. You just want to take that off. All right, so I have them all how I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my putty. I already have a little ball in here from the last time. I just reuse it. If I feel like it's losing its tackiness, I'll throw it out and grab a new piece. But you're just going to want to knead it and then rip off the tiniest amount, put it in a little ball like that, and just stick it on to the tops of the hooks. Just like that. And then I'm gonna just throw the extra that I have back in the bag and seal it tight because you don't want it to start to dry out. So put it back in your sandwich bag. All right, so now that that's on, I'm gonna go ahead and just attach the nails on top. And you just want to take the hook with the putty and just press the nail on top and just firmly press down to make sure it's not gonna go anywhere. All right, so now that those are on there, I'm gonna go ahead and paint them. My ring finger, I want that one to be the white one, but the rest of them are gonna go energetic red. Make sure you shake up your color. Then start painting. These hooks do have adhesive backings, but I left the little paper on it because I don't actually want to stick it to anything. At first, I was going to stick it to like maybe a nail file or something thin, just like I have them all lined in a row. But then I thought about it. I need to be able to pick up the nail, design the nail, you know, make sure everything is going on there right. And I didn't want to actually stick it down somewhere. So that's why I just left it with the backing on. And I have a number on the back because I was going to use that to remember my sizing, but both of the nails that I got are different. My stiletto nails are a little bigger than my coffin nails. So that number doesn't mean anything now. All right, so I'm just going to let that dry for a little bit. Then I'm gonna apply the second coat, then I'll be back. All right, guys, so I am back. I did go ahead and give that first coat time to dry, and then I just put on the second coat. These are them right here. These are the wet ones, and these are the dry ones. These are the ones that have been drying since the video started. So when I touch them, no indentations, everything is good, not sticky. We're good to go. So we can start putting the marbling design. For the marbling design, you're gonna grab your spare sheet of paper, or I have a magazine. I'm just gonna push this stuff to the side. Hopefully you guys can see. You're going to take your saran wrap. I'm just gonna cut it in half because I actually don't need a piece that big. You're gonna crunch it up, just like that. Just a little crunched up ball. You're going to take white. So you're gonna use the Snow White. And I'm just going to draw some lines on some paper. Like that. You're gonna take that balled up piece of saran wrap and you're gonna tap it in there and then tap it, tap it, tap it. You see how it's like fading out? That's how you want it. You don't want to be too much. So you're gonna take your nail, hope you guys can see, and you're just gonna tap it in random areas. If you want a little bit more, of course you could go back in. For me, that's good. That's how I want it. Hopefully you guys can see. I want it just like that. So I'm gonna do that to the rest of the energetic reds. Then I'm gonna flip it and use the energetic red to marble on the white nail. All right, so we're gonna toss this one to the side because we don't need that one anymore. So I'm going to use the other one. I'm actually going to make this even smaller. Like that should be good. Just going to take the energetic red and do the same exact thing that we did for the white. Paint some on there. Take this, dip it in, and tap. It's a little harder to see in here. Do it on the white. There you go. Like that should be good. Trying to get that middle part. There you go. All right, so that one looks like that. I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, then I'm gonna apply the top coats. All right, so they're dry, they're not sticky. Even this one, the last one we did, is good. So I'm going to take my Sechavit dry fast top coat, and I already have nail polish on my fingers. So I'm gonna shake it up. This nail polish is pretty thick. And I'm just going to put it on the top. And it's so shiny and so thick. That's why I love it. It's like gel, like a gel top coat, except it's not gel. I hate gel, by the way. It's annoying when you have to get it off. All right, make sure you got it everywhere. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead, do that to the rest of them. All right, so that's it. I went ahead and put on the top coat on all of these nails. Now I'm just waiting for these to fully dry. They're not that dry yet. I'm waiting till those fully dry. Then I'm gonna go ahead, apply the marbling and the top coat, and then I will be back. All right, guys, so I am back. The nails are fully dry. In order to do that, just go on the edge and just like kind of try to poke it. If it looks like the nail polish made like indentation, that means it is not ready. But these are fully dry, no indentations, so we are good to go. So I usually do one by one, stick it on my nail. First, I'm gonna go ahead and take off any excess oils on my nail. Go ahead and wash your hands. I already washed my hands, but to extra ensure that my nails are free of all oils, I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe them down with some alcohol. So I got these cotton pads. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some alcohol. The one that I have is 70% isopropyl alcohol. Just gonna put a little bit of that on a cotton pad and just wipe it down. All right, so we are good to go. I already, when I was doing my manicure, I did go ahead and rough up my nails a little bit by taking off that top layer of the nail. You just want to take the softer side and you just want to rough up the top of your nail, just to make sure you give it little ridges in your nail so the glue could really stick in your nail and hold the nail on as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my thumb. I'm going to take it off. You're going to want to peel off the putty. Just put it right there. You're going to take a little bit of that alcohol and just wipe off the inside of the nail just to ensure you don't have any residue from that putty stuck on there. Then you're going to take your nail glue. I like to put the nail glue on my nail bed and in the nail as well. Make sure this is going to come out. All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit on there. A little bit, a lot of it. All right, so I basically covered my entire nail with nail glue, and then I'm just gonna put a little bit in the center of this nail here and just kind of like rub it out. I'm gonna flip it, place it. So there's a little fiber on it. I'm going to place it where I want. Push that cuticle back just a little bit. Make sure it's straight and hold it down for about 10 seconds. I put a little bit too much on this one. I'm gonna have to wipe that off. All right, then you have a nail on. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a clean piece of cotton and just wipe off that extra nail glue that I got on there. Just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of them. All right, so I have them all on and they look like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up any mistakes, any nail polish that I got on my fingers while I was painting them, or any new nail glue that kind of dripped out the edges. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I went extra duty heavy with the nail glue because, like I said, I don't like this nail glue because my nails literally popped off in 4 days last time I used it, and this is not the usual nail glue I used. So I did put extra, so it did seep out of the sides of my nails because I put so much, trying, you know, make these last a little bit more longer than 4 dails. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some Q-tips and I'm gonna use this 100% pure acetone nail polish remover, and I picked this up from Walmart. You can use regular nail polish if you want, but in my opinion, acetone helps to get off the excess nail glue. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into here. Make sure this does not actually touch your paint job on your nails, because then you're just gonna ruin it. So I'm just going to clean up the edges, and acetone does dry out your skin. So be aware that you will need to put cuticle oil on afterwards and lotion up your hands really good. After you put on any sort of press on set, you should really not wash your hands or put your hands in any sort of water or liquid for at least an hour. That's really going to help the glue cure and hold your nails better. I'm just going to put some in this little tiny top. I'm just gonna go all around. I'm not gonna get all of it off. I know I'm not, because I don't want to get too close to my polish. So I'm gonna take my cuticle oil. I picked up this from Sally's Beauty Supply, but you could pick up cuticle oil from any beauty store. I like this one in the jar, but for my fingers get really dry, especially when I'm outside, because I use hand sanitizer a lot, especially, you know, since everything is going on. So I would recommend getting a cuticle oil pen. Those are really, really good. They're I think Sally Hansen sells one that's pink, if I believe, and you twist up the bottom and it makes the cuticle oil come on top, and it has like a brush already built in. So I really, really like that one. But this is just what I have on hand. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go around my cuticles, and this is going to help really bring back that moisture from using the acetone. So I'm just going to rub that in. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My nail beds are my middle finger nail bed drives me crazy because it's like the widest of my nails, so it just looks like this nail is supposed to be a thumbnail, but it's not. This is what I have to work with, guys. Well, oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is what they look like. Let me give you a closer view. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, go ahead and give it a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not part of the family already. And if you guys have any comments or concerns, you can go ahead and put them down below because I always read the comments. So I'll give it my best shot answering your questions if you have any. As always, thank you guys for watching. Bye.